As the war between Israel and Hamas rages on in Gaza, thousands of rabbis are gathering in the name of peace this morning in Queens.
This all coming as those of Jewish faith continue to be targeted in bias attacks both here in the city and abroad. Pix 11's Kalarama is in Cambria Heights this morning with more on today's gathering.
The Chabad community was gracious enough to allow us in the cemetery for the time being to take a look at what's happening here today, as 6,500 rabbis from around the world gather here in what's considered the largest conference in the world. They're coming to pay their respects and pray for the community here at the resting place of the Rebbe. This is considered a sacred site as the most influential rabbi of modern history, according to the Chabad. And as again, more than 6,500 rabbis here to really encourage the Jewish community in New York to step up and own their Judaism and really set an example for the rest of the world, calling for peace in their own way. That's in contrast, they say, to what we saw in Manhattan yesterday, where there was a pro-Palestinian rally filling Bryant Park and the steps of the New York Public Library, marching across town to the New York Times building, bringing traffic to a grinding halt near the Port Authority. They are pro-Palestinian supporters calling for a ceasefire and an end to U.S. aid in Israel. And we even saw a police cruiser graffitied with the back smashed out with the words Gaza, IDF, and KKK, and a neighboring Starbucks vandalized as well with a smoke bomb set off where police officers were posted. And according to the NYPD, there were no arrests in that. But here at this conference in Cambria Heights, Queens, it's the largest in the world, where rabbis say they'll be charting a path forward to help combat a global spike in anti-Semitism. We just spoke with Rabbi Moti Seligerson on how they plan to do that for the Jewish community.
It's important to understand what's at stake. It's important to understand that the people who are the terrorists who created this heinous act all they want is a little reprieve so they could restock, rearm, and then attack people again. And this wasn't just an attack on Israelis. This was an attack on civilization and all good people, and the heinous, brutal murder of 1,200 Jews, the most in one day since the Holocaust. All the rabbis who are here, every single one of them is talking about how Jews who until now may have not engaged with the community, may have not even identified as Jewish, or would consider themselves secular, are getting involved. There's this immense spiritual awakening that's happening globally.
What you're looking at now is an overhead view of several rabbis praying at the final resting place of the Rebbe, who's considered the most influential rabbi of modern history, according to the Chabad. You can see several people will be in there all day praying for the Jewish faith, the Jewish community, and all of humanity across the world at this time, at the largest conference in the world.